And we are back for episode 38 of the Discordant Adventurers. Discordant Whispers adventure. Go for it.
We're the Avengers now?
We're the Avengers now.
Hold on, 38? What?
I'm gonna be
This is episode 38.
We on episode 38.
Let's restart this episode, because that was a hodgepodge of fuckery.
But yeah.
Yeah, that was a whole lot of fucking Just so you know, Peter, I fucking hate this Goliath. I want to sneak attack the fuck out of him.
But why?
He is
He's
a
an
dumb
idiot.
cunt.
He is dumb.
He
is
is a dumb, stupid cunt.
Look, when
He
the
is. He
Goliaths
has a
send their
negative
people,
to his. He has a
they're not
negative
sending
to
their
his
best.
intelligence score. He has a negative to his intelligence score. He's a little slow.
yeah, when the Goliaths send their people, they're not sending their best.
He's a little slow. He's very brave, but he's a little
Well,
slow.
that's why he always turned into a goddamn dog. Probably the only thing he can remember.
And that's why she never saw through the lie that was his
Yes,
wild shape.
the
'Cause he is
intelligence
a
of
dog.
a stray dog.
At least he seems loyal.
Well, actually, pretty much, yeah.
Dumb, stupid bitch.
Pretty much, yeah.
I just kind of wish we were talking about, you were all talking about the same character with him right there.
In
I
front of
mean,
him.
honestly, at this point,
Addison would.
Addison does not give a flying fuck.
And Nomenclature is so pent up because he just wants to fight things.
Yeah, Nomenclature's got the bloodlust.
Yeah, he really does. So he wouldn't
Okay.
mind.
We should go talk
Okay.
to these, like,
So,
hounds of Volga.
Yeah.
you want to talk to the Hounds of Olga?
I think, like, they're looking for stuff. Maybe we could, like, get some information from them. And then
So,
maybe we can convince them to tell Volga there's nothing here.
Yeah.
are you saying that? Are you saying this to Lenny the Goliath?
Sure. Lenny, yeah, Lenny's not gonna figure out any of this.
Just look at the flowers. Look at the woman.
Ozone feels like a
Send all of your Goliath
Yeah,
brethren
yeah,
to.
yeah. As he looks at the pretty flowers and thinks of the farm, I just want to jam my blade through the back of his fucking skull.
Sneak attack him and put him out of his misery.
So anyway, you say this to Lenny, and that's his name now. We're gonna call him
Yep,
Lenny.
it's
That's gonna
Lenny.
be his name. I didn't have the name, so that's his name. So you say to him, so you say that to him, and he says, "Well, the Hounds of Volga they're very hard to find unless they're in town, so to speak, like in the
Road trip,
Uh,
road trip,
in
road
the
trip.
encampment, because they just wander to find information. They come back they come back once a week to give updates when they know Volga is going to be there, and then they exit the town again. So they're there once a week, but that's also the once a week that Volga is there. If you want, you can come. They'll be there to talk to you. But so will Volga, so you'll have to kind of blend in.
You were not allowed to come then.
Well,
What? How is he not going to blend in with his own people?
no.
We're not talking to Lenny.
Yeah, Nomenclature was saying that to Addison. So,
Oh.
okay, so Addison is like pinching her fingers on either side of like the top like base of her nose because she literally can't even right now. And I'm just like, okay,
Good thing we're so odd.
so they come every week.
Yeah.
How many days until they're back?
Don't make him do that.
Sweet, merciful Lord of Heaven.
I've been gone 2 + 4 tomorrow. Tomorrow.
How long will it take us to get there?
yesterday.
Well,
Oh,
I had to. I'm trying. So I had to search around for the. I had to search around for the Fearbowl because they were hiding and stuff. But I know the way back from here, and we could be there in. We could be there in a day. We could make it in a day.
Then that's what we're doing, and we're doing it now. Don't make us lose any more time, Lenny. Let's go.
So, before you go, Moonless stops you, and she said, "I appreciate what you're doing here, and I do think that it's really important. But I do have to warn my people about what is happening."
yeah. Yeah, I look to Moonless. Yes, you go notify your people. If you can meet us back over by the village of the Goliath, that would be great. Also, do you think that you'd be willing to notify Sumi here about what's going on, at least as far as you know? So none of you overly
So Sumi is like, well, what's going on? Sumi kind of like interjects as far as like what's going on.
So we're gonna have that moment where the camera pans out and my lips are moving and my hands are gesturing as I give.
Yeah, you can cliff notes it. You don't have to like explain the whole thing. Blah 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 spell. Blah
Yeah,
blah blah. Multiple druid.
Simish, he gets it. We're good.
Yeah. So when you tell Sumi this, Sumi says, "Okay, so we're obviously not all going to travel together, but we need to be able to meet up when the time is right." And he pulls out the 5 plus you would be 6. So 6. He pulls out 6 stones, sort of like light violet, and he explains that these are dreaming stones. When the time is right and you need us to come to you, sleep with this on your person. By the time you wake up, we will be at your side.
Creepy. Peter.
Yeah.
Do half-elves dream?
Sure.
Okay, I was just curious because I know elves don't sleep or dream.
I'll dream.
Well, elves do dream; they do not sleep.
Oh, okay, I was thinking of
They go into
Kalash.
a
I was thinking
trance.
Kalashtar. Sorry.
Yeah, elves do dream; they do not sleep. They so elves go into this thing which is called reverie.
Your reverie.
They trance or reverie, and in the reverie, at least in Forgotten Realms, which I like those elves, so I use that kind of thing where they kind of like they go into this trance where they kind of connect with their higher selves and they dream that way. But it's a much shorter span of time.
Yeah, I think I mistook Kalashtar and elves because I know Kalashtar sleep, but they
Do not dream. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I take the stone that he hands me.
Yeah. Well, you're actually going to take. So he keeps one. He gives one to Moonless, and he gives the rest to you. And he says, "So for everyone that you need to meet you, you give them one of these stones."
I open my bag.
Yeah, I tilt my head to the side because that's awesome.
Yeah.
So okay, so what you're saying is, if I need Sumi and Moonless, I would sleep with 2 of those stones.
No, you sleep with the one stone. You sleep with the one stone. They each have a stone on them, and while you're sleeping, the stone will basically send out a sort of message. Like in your dream, you'll be able to contact these druids.
Are they like color coded for each person?
No, they're just all sort of like gray lavender stones.
Yeah, Nomenclature is holding out his hat and looking at me and smiling, and I look at you. Oh, honey, no. And I put them in my bag.
Fuck you! I dream the best.
Debate, you were just very, very reckless, and you do not know how to keep track.
I mean, I've got this one rod.
Yeah, I gave that to you. Good job. Is that your pet rod?
No, I
Oh
have a
my-
pet. Her name is Simone. Fuck you.
That is very
Wasn't Simone the bird?
derogatory and rude to Simone. She is your friend. Simone,
I
you
hate you guys. I hate you guys so much.
you said what?
I hate you guys so much. Alright,
I look
so
at the druids and I say, so, since y'all are going your separate ways, Mr. Druid Man, can you turn back into an owl and fly us over there? Because that'll be faster, and then we won't have to spend time with Lenny. Sorry, Lenny, but
he
I'm
looks
not.
at- he kind of looks at you and he says, I have to attend to my people and make sure that we're safe from the current, and make sure that we're safe from the
Like
current.
3 of your people fly us over.
Lenny looks at you, Lenny. Sumi looks at you up and down and says no.
We just saved your ass.
And I am willing to
Point the way.
participate.
I want to get the fuck out of these woods.
So Lenny transforms into this sort of golden-haired, floppy-eared, really ultra-cute dog.
Labrador Retriever.
Sort of like a Labrador Golden Retriever mix kind of thing. And starts panting and barks and then points his nose.
I really wish this could turn into Benji.
No. Oh my
It's
god.
too good for
That's a blast for the past. Alright, so now
Yeah,
it's
Benji's so fucking current.
what? Like what?
I said, yeah, like Lenny's so fucking current.
What says little helper?
Okay, so literally everyone reads that book in school. Everyone reads that book, even now to this day.
Krzysztof didn't.
So that's probably because Krzysztof didn't pay attention in school.
Well, no, that's because I
There's
read
a
the
book of
while
Lenny?
He read a different book while he read The Elephant Man.
What?
Because we worked on our summer reading project together, so he would read our other one and then the information to put into our reports.
Oh my god, okay.
Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, we would
Well-
basically copy off of each other's paper, but change the words or the sentence structure enough so that way it wasn't complete, just utter copying.
Okay, fair enough. So I'll rephrase it. It is required reading for all children even today. Whether the children actually do the required reading is not my problem.
This is Flowers for Algernon, right?
What?
This is
flowers for Algernon.
Flowers for Algernon, right?
No, this is a
Oh.
Terabithia.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've never heard of
All
it.
those things. Oh my god. Of course not. Why would you have? Oh my god.
Anyway, back to the Dungeons and Dragons we're playing.
And we absolutely fucking digress.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so you guys start on your journey through the woods.
Sorry about that, Kenny.
Yeah, before we like when everyone starts leaving, I go to Sumi and I just say, I apologize. He's normally much calmer, much more laid back, but that whole interaction with that cloud giant really got him on edge and pumping, so please don't think poorly of.
Did we actually have a long rest after that giant fight?
Nope.
Yeah, they wanted to just get the hell out.
Did we even get experience?
We just leveled up and then we ended the session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did get experience. But
Oh crap.
I know we didn't heal.
as far as a long rest, okay, so you guys didn't have the time for a long rest. The druids do understand that you will probably need all of your abilities. So what you do notice is that before you leave, the druids form a circle around you, as they are the druids of dreams. Form a circle around you and start chanting, and you feel whole again, so to speak. So everything, like all your hit points have been healed. Your magic and everything is sort of revitalized. You feel fully refreshed.
Yeah, we get the benefit of a long rest.
You get the benefit of a long rest. And they say, I'm sorry that we can't travel with you, but hopefully that this helps. We hope that this helps you.
Sure fucking does. Thanks, guys.
Hey,
Thank you,
guys,
Alanon.
I sort of feel whole again.
I feel rested.
I feel rested.
All right, so we're gonna go and we're gonna kill the village. Is that what's going on? Like just
Yes,
You
we're
go-
just running down the mountain.
Wait. So what I got from this is that we're gonna go and we're gonna kill the village.
Yeah, we're gonna just murder everybody, right? Like murder force.
Well, that way they don't have to leave the mountain.
Yeah, they can
They'll stay
live there
home.
forever
They'll be in a better place.
as their blood enriches the diamonds.
Yeah. The lady doesn't get the information.
The
They get
middle.
to stay home. We win on all fronts.
And this little piggy had roast beef, and this little piggy had none.
We
That
can
is-
keep Lenny alive, and he would be the last surviving Goliath, and the gene pool is completely destroyed for the rest of the generation.
Yeah.
Because we all know he's infertile.
That's definitely one way to look at it.
I am performing a vasectomy on him. So fucking quickly.
An unsolicited vasectomy.
Can I
Anyway.
roll performance vasectomy?
Fuck it, castrate.
No. No, you may not.
The druid
That will not
and the
happen.
berries.
Okay. All right. So you're walking. As you're walking through the woods, what are you doing? What's your marching order?
Well, I've got the whole big dig energy thing going
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I am riding Lenny.
All right. What? No.
You said he's a dog, and I'm 3 foot tall.
So okay. So you attempt to ride him. So
Yes.
how does this happen? Like, walk me through this.
I pick up a stick, and I throw it in the direction he was pointing, and as he goes to take off in the direction, I jump on his back.
Wait.
So,
Lenny's a dog?
He turned into a dog.
He's a druid.
That's what I thought.
Yes.
He's a Labrador Retriever.
so roll me a dexterity check.
You have acrobatics.
I have acrobatics.
I'm fine with that.
Do it. Oh wait, you don't have inspiration.
What?
Inspiration. You put G instead of R. Erecto.
Sorry. Guys, really quick question.
So you jump on him and he immediately gets a red rocket.
Okay,
Uh,
it's fine by me. I'm not on that part of the dick.
What's the question, Benny?
you will be. No, nothing. It's
Because he's a dick.
It's been answered.
So okay,
yeah.
so
Red Rocket was the
So,
answer.
re-rolling that with my inspiration.
that was you trying to jump on his back.
12.
That was you trying to jump on his back.
Yeah.
So the D100 was basically below 50 he hates it, above 50 he likes it. So he hates it that you're on his back. So he's going to try to throw you off.
I'm gonna massage his ear and say, "It's okay, boy. Just run."
So
So roll persuasion versus my insight.
11. Why am I rolling so poorly? Fuck.
No, not a fan. Starts growling and bucking. Roll a dexterity check.
Oh, that's supposed to be plus 8, so it's a 15. Actually, I don't think I leveled my character up at all.
11. Okay, so you manage to stay on, and he gets kind of tired of bucking you, so he just kind of like leaves you on. But every couple of seconds, you hear him growling.
I
He's
know.
not happy that you're there.
It's okay, Lenny. We'll get there. We'll save your village, boy. We'll save your village.
So yeah.
Marching order, I'm not behind that.
I'm all the way in the back.
So you're all the way in there.
I'm gonna hang out with Cathixis, but I'm not. I'll be in front of him.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll be behind. I'll be behind Johnny.
You're behind Johnny.
There is no Johnny, only Gnomon.
Okay, so
I'll be behind Brimswall Timbers.
yeah, the marching order is Nomenclature, Daergram, Ozone, Addison, Cathixis.
Okay, fair enough. So so you're walking, and it doesn't really seem to be very eventful time in the forest, other than like the normal stuff that you've seen in the past, which is like you see the sort of pixies flashing in and out all around you, but they don't really seem to be coming close to you. Apparently word has gotten out about Addison, and they're still afraid of them, so they don't come anywhere near you. They're kind of like twinkling. And
Super
what
fucking.
happened?
I said that makes me super fucking happy.
That
Yeah.
pixies fear you.
Yeah.
So they really won't come any closer because Addison is there, but they're just kind of like around.
Yeah, when I see the pixies, like when they're fluttering around, I fucking glare at them super hard. Like, fuck with me.
They're not coming close enough for you to like see faces. You just see lights.
Yeah, I'm still drilling those lights.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I know there are faces somewhere over there. Fuck them.
I'm reaching out for the pixies and whispering, "Turn me into a T-Rex, turn me into a T-Rex, turn me into a T-Rex, turn me into a T-Rex."
Lenny's gonna treat you like the rabbit.
If only.
Yeah. So. Nomenclature, roll me a perception. Well, what's your passive perception?
I think 18.
Yeah, we'll use that. So you hear, so you hear sort of like, in
It's your wisdom score plus your proficiency mod if you're proficient in perception, right?
wisdom plus proficiency plus 10 or plus 8?
10.
Plus 10.
So it's a 23.
What?
What's your proficiency bonus?
My proficiency is a 4, but I'm proficient in this skill,
Yeah.
and I have an 18 for the stat.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because you have a plus 10 to it, right?
9.
Wait. How are you a +4 proficiency? We're all 3.
Yeah, 3.
I thought we leveled up.
Yeah, you get 4 at level 9.
Level 7.
Oh,
Do you have
okay.
expertise in it?
I do have expertise.
Oh, that's why. So, Nomenclature has a 6 because he's got expertise for being
Right.
and the expertise is in perception. So it's a 6 plus his wisdom modifier, which is what, a 4?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's got a plus 9. So it's 10 plus 9, right?
Yeah.
So 19.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. That's a little bit more understandable. I was like 23.
10 plus those.
Possible.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so, but still, that's excellent. So you hear sort of in the bushes around you, sort of rustling as if something is trying to keep up with you guys on either side.
I whisper into Lenny's ear, "Halt, boy."
Addison, and all of you have high passive perceptions, don't you? I know Addison and Cathixis does.
Yeah, mine is the exact same as Nomenclature's, and I think
11.
this is.
I got 16.
Yep.
Yours is 11, yours is 16. I mean, those are all. 11 is somewhat normal. 16 is fairly high. So, like, I would say Ozone kind of like he acknowledges the noise but doesn't really think anything of it. The rest of you guys know it's not normal.
I look to Simone and say, warn Addison.
Okay, so go ahead. So Simone goes to Addison and
Simone flies over and perches on Addison's shoulder and like makes the little click sound that I taught her how to make and like keeps looking, gesturing with her beak and her eyes that there's something in the direction of the bushes.
Yeah, I sigh and wave her off and say, "Thank you."
Mm-hmm. So Addison, what do you do when you hear these noises? Like, what does it make you do, like physically?
I draw both of my swords, and is it coming from either side of us? Like
It's coming from either. It's coming from either side in the brush.
yeah, I point out both of my swords in like one in each hand pointed outwards to both directions, and I just say, "Show yourself before I show you my blade."
So what direction are you looking in?
Well, I'm pointing it like outwards towards our party line. So left and right, kind of vaguely towards the direction that both the sounds are coming from side.
Okay, so when you look like say out to the left, you notice that when you point, the brush stops moving, like immediately stops moving. But you notice an odd green glow in the trees. So do you try to look closer at the glow, or do you focus on the branches that stop moving?
I whisper to Cathixis and say, "There's something glowing up above. Keep your eye on that, as my glance never leaves the bush."
So Cathixis, you look up, you see nothing.
Is that because
You
Is that-
could have.
I have the exact same passive perception as everyone as what's her face? So I'm assuming that's because I.
You do. You do. You just don't see nothing.
There's another
You see
reason.
nothing.
What?
Okay, I roll my eyes. Did you see where the brush was moving?
Did I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, keep your eyes over there. And I look up at the.
So what you see in you have dark vision? You have dark vision.
Me?
Well, I know you do. Do you, Addison?
Yes.
You do, right?
Yeah, we all do. Except
Except Ozone, I think.
Ozone.
Ozone just sees the darkness.
Yeah, I mean it's like dim light, so
That's
like it's
dark
not like
vision.
dark. Like it's not like dark around where you are because the pixies provide like a sort of like low ambient light, but there's still a lot of deep shadows. That's why I wanted to know. So you do have dark vision, Addison, correct?
Yes.
So if you focus on the glowing light, what you see is that it's actually like two glowing green pinpoints of light. And if you focus more on it, you notice that it is a raven sitting in a tree watching you. Not doing anything, just sitting there watching you, but its eyes are bright blue.
The three-eyed raven.
Yeah, so while that's happening, I'm going to, like, as I'm staring, I'm going to focus and use detect magic on it.
So when you use detect magic, it's magical. It seems to be, it radiates magic. Very powerful magic. But it's not hostile in the sense that, like, it's something that could harm you.
Yeah, so I look at as I'm looking at the raven, and, like, I glance around, and does anyone else seem to notice this bird?
Question. Because I rolled a 22 for an acrobatics check to get off the dog.
You did?
Yeah.
I thought you rolled a high to get on the dodge. You rolled something to get off it?
Yeah, I went right after I told Simone to tell Addison. I rolled that.
Oh, okay. So what was the question?
You played Final Fantasy X.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, I guess not.
No, say it again. I'm sorry.
Have you played Final Fantasy X?
I have.
You know when in the very beginning when he does the
Ha 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 ha!
good
What?
job.
Oh, you need to give Krzysztof inspiration.
Yeah, that was
What
good.
did you do?
You didn't hear his obnoxious laughter, laughing like Titus does?
Oh, is that Titus's laugh?
Yeah, when he does that with Yuna after they leave Luca.
Oh
What?
god, yeah, I think
You
just
should-
take it.
No, you should actually give that to Dr. Daergram
Why?
because
That
that was
was
actually
Ralph?
Ralph.
It
Yeah.
registered as Cathixis.
That was Ralph?
Oh,
Yeah.
then- yeah.
Ralph!
That was
Ralph,
great.
inspiration.
I pay attention.
Anyway, so you
Sometimes.
know when he's playing Blitzball for the first time and he does the weird cross flip out of the water
Oh,
sphere?
you mean as Anakin being fucking wrecked?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, so cool slow motion backflip.
Yeah, sure.
I want to do that.
Okay.
So, but I want to see if I could flip over Ozone.
Go ahead.
Uh,
Oh.
Exactly.
22? Yeah, fine. That's fine.
Nice.
You flip over Ozone.
So,
I'm
after,
with
so
you.
because of that huge aside, well, I'm all the way towards the back.
Yeah, Ozone was third because
So he backflipped over Daergram and Ozone over to me? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. So does anyone else see this bird? Does it look like any of my party members noticed like the glow or at all?
No. So each of you, did any of you venture to see the bird?
Well, that's why I was
If Addison
doing
asks,
it. That's
Well, I didn't say it quietly, so I told Cathixis to keep his eye on the glow, and then he said what? So I gathered he didn't get it, so I said look at the brush, and I looked up. So everyone's around me basically.
So Cathixis does not see it. Daergram, do you try to look for the bird that she's mentioning?
Yes, let's look it up.
So you do not see it. What about Nomenclature?
whoa.
I see everything.
I'm told that's a waste.
I
You
see
do not.
everything.
You see everything, and everything does not reveal a bird to you.
God damn it!
Oh, interesting. Okay. So Ozone rolled, like what bird? And I got a 17.
You do not see a bird.
Yeah, I don't think this is a rolling thing.
I think this
Yeah.
is a magical bird.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so when I say
This
that,
is
I notice that
ascending.
yeah, when I notice that no one else can see this, I like look at the bird and say, "Who is your master?"
And what does he do?
Yeah,
You ask the bird who is your master.
yeah.
The bird doesn't speak, but you get a flash of an image of a ivory pale woman with long black hair and covered in black feathers from neck to toe, with a huge black crown on, surrounded by a room made of nothing but obsidian.
So what was that hexblade's name?
Volga.
The Volga.
I was gonna say.
So when I look at the say Volga,
The bird does not say anything. The bird doesn't say anything to you, but you get the sense that the bird is somewhat insulted by. You get the sense that you've sort of insulted the sender of said bird.
so when I look at the bird and I get that, I smile and say, "Oh, higher." The raven.
So you get sort of a feeling of affirmation from the bird.
Is she watching and judging?
You get no answer.
I sigh. And then, try, like, I am focused on this bird more than anything, but I'm trying to split my attention to focus on the movement in the brush.
Okay, so while you guys are focused on your left, you notice that Lenny has started to bark in the wrong direction, not where you're facing. Barking at something. He's barking behind you, and growling.
Yeah, so I look at Nomenclature, I downward looking, and I tap you on the shoulder and point that way.
Mhm.
I turn to Cadixis and twirl my finger at him like to turn around.
I immediately draw my weapon at this.
Roll a. Give me a dexterity saving throw. Who's on the end? Cadixis or Daergram?
Well, Cadixis and Daergram are on either.
Yeah, so give me a dexterity saving throw, Daergram.
Yep, I'm getting hurt.
I'm in danger.
So you take 6 damage as the butt of a throwing axe hits you square in the middle of the forehead.
Ow! But I pick it up.
And as you turn around to see what Lenny's barking at, the hilt of this great axe smacks you right in the forehead. And when you once you kind of shake shake the whatever, basically able to look again, you see a large male with mottled skin and sort of scraggly, wild, unkempt hair that has furry patches in places here and there, and he seems to be wearing animal skins, standing there with a great axe in one hand.
Wait, and how big is this person? What does this person look like? Like humanoid? Like human? Like
Humanoid. He's a humanoid, around your size, like medium sized. Just has patches of fur here and there, and is holding a great axe and is covered in animal furs.
Okay.
So roll for initiative.
Experience with the fur. 13 for Ozone.
13. Hey, we both got 13s. And
Same number.
That's really funny. It's good.
yeah.
So quick question, guys. I get a 3rd level spell, and I still haven't decided between haste or fireball.
Fireball.
But I could twin haste.
But you can twin fireball.
No, I
But
can't.
can twin fireball.
Only a single target spell.
Why don't you choose lightning bolt so you can twin that?
You can't twin lightning bolt
Why?
because it's not a single target spell.
Only single target spells. So firebolt, I can twin it, but fireball is still fireball. So I'm not sure. I would normally pick fireball, but because of the twin feature, it's like haste is kind of cool because I could literally haste 2 people.
Do you want to be a support mage or a boom boom mage?
Well, I'm gonna eventually probably just get both. So next level I earn another spell. So I'm wondering which one is probably more important now. Because I got a lot of destruction.
I don't think we've had very many mobs to fight.
Yeah.
But that could all change because I just said it. And then Peter's like, oh, fuck that.
Well, the whole thing is,
I have AoE spells.
you could always twin haste and use it on Cathixis and Addison, and then we're both we sneak attack.
The damage, the damage is like Fireball almost. And it's for multiple rounds.
Why don't you flip a coin?
Yeah, I think I'll go with haste at least in this level, and then it's easier.
Okay.
Fun
Okay.
if, yeah.
So our marching order is pretty much basically the order you guys rolled. So it's Cathixis, Ozone, Nomenclature, Addison, Daergram. Well, actually, me then Daergram. Yep. Okay. All right. So Cathixis, what would you like to do?
How far is this dick bag from me?
Well, Dick, this guy is probably about 25 feet away from you.
But it's up in a tree, right?
No, it just rose out of the brush.
Ah.
Basically, the area of the brush that you saw rustling before, that's where this guy is standing.
Okay. I'll go ahead and hex him. Wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom. Okay, that is not his strong suit.
And then I will go ahead and 25 feet, you say, huh? Moment, please. Oh, that's an action. Oh well. Yeah, in that case, I'll just go ahead and Eldritch Blast him.
Eldritch Blast, you said?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead, roll it for me.
Ranged spell attack is. It's been so long. Oh, and I have to roll for each individual blast, right?
Correct. There are multiple ways.
Yeah. So 2 beams. A 15 and a nat 1.
A 15 and a nat 1. Okay, fun. So the 15, where is it? 15 hits. The nat 1 is unfortunately a miss. So,
No, really?
unfortunately.
Who'da thunkin'?
Okay, so roll the damage for both.
Hmm.
For the one that hits him is an 8, and then the other one is a 9. Well, assuming, it's a 9 if it hits him, it's a 5 if it doesn't hit him.
And the end.
Hey,
So-
welcome back.
Hello. So the so you said 9 and 8?
8 on him, and I'm gonna assume the nat 1 doesn't hit him, so 5.
Right. So the 5 sort of, so the 8 hits him, and then the 5 kind of explodes in your hand. It explodes outward, and when it explodes, you get a sort of image of sort of faint approval from this pale, sickly-looking being with a myriad of eyes in your head. And that ends your turn. So next that would be Nomenclature, right?
No, Ozone.
Oh, Ozone, yeah. Ozone.
Okay. So it's just one dude that threw the axe. Just want to make
There's
sure.
one dude there. That's
That
what
we
you
see.
see.
Yeah, that we see. Okay. So they probably are going to enjoy a firebolt, and I'm wondering if I want to quicken a spell or save this until something more dangerous pops up. But the ray is a single. Yeah, I'll just firebolt. I'm gonna start casting a firebolt at the one person. I guess I'll roll that attack. 20 plus 6. Ooh, wow, natural 20.
Nice.
Damn, daddy, do it. Bring the
Fuck it
pain.
up!
Bring the pain.
4d10.
4d10.
Yeah.
You better die. You better get all 10s, Benny. I swear.
All right, and here we go. Ooh, yeah, decent 25.
That's good. That's real good, Poppy. Can't complain.
I'm not can complain.
You know what? Screw it. I want to follow that up. So I'm gonna quicken. That was my cantrip. I'm gonna quicken Chaos Bolt.
Damn, bring up the chaos, bro.
Let the big dick energy flow through
Oh,
you.
that BDE. Do you even, big dick?
Yeah, get that BDB bomb bomb.
BD.
BDE bomb bomb. I hate you. Who said that?
Obviously me.
I hate you.
I'm pretty sure 22 hits, doesn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Of
He's
course.
alive.
Yeah. So all right, 2d8 and is that all I get? Yeah, sure. Roll. And this was a level 1 spell, so I'm gonna probably have to roll against that.
Oh, that's right. You're a wild maid, right?
Yeah.
He's super wild.
My God, totally wild.
Oh damn! All right, that's decent. 2d8. I rolled 11 on that,
Mhm.
and that
Mm.
is 7. And he takes psychic damage.
Damn, he's gonna get his feelings hurt.
All right, cool. And just roll on the WoW magic table. Roll one D100.
All right. Oh, D100 now. Okay.
Well, oh no, we were doing D20, right? Roll a D20.
It was. I think. Well, yeah. We've done 2. One was a 1d10 plus.
Oh, 1d10 minus 1, right? So do that.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. 5.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
And yep, and that's it.
All right. So now it is Addison. It is Nomenclature and Addison.
Yeah, Nomenclature can go first.
Mhm.
So there are 2 enemies.
There's one enemy that you see. You heard rustling on the other side. You don't necessarily know what's there. One enemy has revealed itself.
Okay. So I guess I'll just go after the one that's actually there.
Mm-hmm.
What do I want to do? That's the thing.
What do any of us want to do? We
What
wanna
is-
live.
Please, cowboy.
I wanna be a cowboy, babe.
So I will point at it
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Yo, mama's so fat. She got 2 area codes."
Ooh, that was weak, son.
It was
Area code.
What area code in the land of Magica?
She gets her mail in 2 zip codes.
Realms, bro, realms.
He points his axe at you, and tears start rolling up his eyes. In his eyes, and he says, "My mom died of starvation, you bastard."
Well, that's good because I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
So you made him laugh?
Yep.
Oh.
Wait, I thought you were doing I thought you were doing
Vicious mockery?
Nope. I was doing Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
He baited you, motherfucker!
gets a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
You are crying. You're not gonna
And he's laughing that his mom died. Probably.
That fails.
Well, nothing. He rolled 1. Oh, keep lower 1, yeah.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, but you said 1d20, keep lower 1.
Yeah, I did. I didn't put the 2d20.
Oh, dog.
So
Yeah.
it's a 12, and that's a failure.
So after he says that about his mother, he just starts breaking out into hysterical laughter at it.
And I was like, well, I'm glad you've got a good humor about it.
All right. So now it's his turn. On his turn, does he get a save?
No, it's my turn.
Yeah, it's Astrid's turn.
Oh no, it's Astrid's turn. Go ahead.
Addison's turn.
Yeah, sorry, Addison. Go ahead.
Better like. Okay. My mother died of starvation. So good. Fuck, I love this game.
Did it go through?
No, because you didn't put a space.
Stupid bitch.
$26.
Is it hit?
Wow.
I hope so.
$19 points of damage.
Okay. Okay, so the creature takes 19 points of damage and is no longer laughing. And stands up and it realizes that you just made it laugh at its own mother's death and is furious. Oh, are you attacking again?
Sure am.
Okay, so this one is not with advantage though.
Okay. $15.
15 is... Yep, is a hit.
I made it laugh at its own dead mother.
Addison. You're poor rolling tonight. Usually this is
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so, and it takes 8 more damage. So after it just realizes what you did, you smack it again with one of your blades, and now it's just so fucking pissed.
Yeah, so I stab it, and it stands up, and it was like, you will pay for that, and then I slap him in the face with my scimitar. Shut up.
Yeah, basically.
And when I do that, I'm gonna take my movement away because I get to disengage from him for free.
So you're gonna disengage and move where?
I'm just gonna move back, so that way, because he was in front of Daergram, right?
He's in front of Daergram. He's he's in that same place where he was because he threw the axe. So where you are now, if you back up, you're gonna back up into that area of brush that was rustling. You can move to the side if you like scooch.
Oh yeah, I'll move over so that way there's like a tree between he and I, so that way it's like, yeah, come through a goddamn tree, you stupid idiot.
Okay. So, well, he's actually more concerned with Nomenclature because nomenclature insulted his mother. So it's like, you have made fun of the mother of Boris. You will not live.
There's Ugandan knuckles going on here?
Yes.
No, it's Boris the Soviet love hammer.
Nah.
I say, well, in my defense, you laughed.
And he kind of like yells out. He kind of yells out almost in a way like he's pumping himself up, and
Death to the infidels.
charges at you. 19 hits you, correct?
Not if I run away.
You can use your bardic. You can use cutting words.
Oh, I can use cutting words.
What's your AC?
I think it's a 16? Yeah, my AC is a 16.
Yes, you can cutting words. That's a D8, right?
Yep. I'm a cutting words dad, bitch.
Alright, go ahead.
-6.
There you go.
That's
Alright.
a 13. So I say, in my defense, you found it hilarious.
20. I did not! You made me laugh.
He went from Russian to fucking Jamaican.
Yeah, he swings at you again and misses.
You made me laugh, popcorn.
He swings at you again and he's not happy, but he misses, so he's really upset. And then from behind you, you hear another scream, because saying that he will avenge his mother as well.
Oh, they're brothers.
And he misses.
Miss again, please. I want to be untouchable with my jokes.
He
Fuck.
gets a 21. Roll. So that. So you take 5 whole damage.
Oh, 5 whole damage. Whatever will I do?
I know. Oh my god. So you take 5 damage.
I go, ow! Fuck.
It wasn't a save following that?
No.
Surprised.
So now it is Daergram's turn.
No one throws stuff at me and gets away with it.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do about it?
Absolutely nothing.
Fuck, daddy.
Oh shit! Yes!
Natural 20.
Damn.
So this guy's been crit twice.
Yep. If he doesn't die, I'll be pissed.
19, and if he moves, he's gonna take 2d8 points of damage.
Fair enough. That does not kill him. He's bloodied, but he's not dead.
I'm gonna go ahead and provoke the attack of opportunity and take 10 steps back.
Okay.
I want him to come at me.
But he takes the attack of opportunity before you leave his area.
Yeah, of course, of course. I just don't have the magic of disengaging like Rouge here.
And I mean, he has a 20 AC, so he can make people try to hit him all he wants. Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna hit. Why does he get advantage?
Reckless attack.
That
Ooh,
piece of crap. Alright, bring the pain.
That means we get advantage on him.
This is true. He didn't really need advantage with the 20, but yeah, you do.
I'll take it. No big deal.
Mm-hmm. So now it is Fixus's turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and Eldritch Blast again.
You said Eldritch Blast?
Uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead.
18, that's a hit, and 17, that's also a hit, right?
Yes. If you want, you can roll them with advantage.
Oh. Yeah, sure. Hell yeah.
Yeah, reckless attack doesn't specify that it has to be weapon attacks.
So 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20! Alright, well, that's 1 crit.
There you go.
How are we doing crits these days? Just double the damage, or
Whichever, I don't. It doesn't matter to me which method you use. If you want to double the damage, that's fine. If you want to roll more dice, that's fine.
I like dice.
Okay.
So it's gonna be...
This guy's just taking a whole bunch of crits. And he's
I mean-
still living.
I'd be surprised if this didn't kill him.
Well, I mean, he's a barbarian.
That's a lot of ones.
That is a lot of ones.
That's still a
Is that
16
all the
though.
damage?
Yeah, because basically 1d10 from the normal attack, and then 2d10 from the other attack, 1d6, and then... Or is it? Yeah, it's... Yeah, d6 from necrotic damage.
All right. So, yeah. That. So, how do you want to do it?
Yes, he's fucking dead.
Oh, that kills him?
Yeah.
Let's go with, one will go through his throat, and then as he collapses, the other one will just, like, hit him right in the face.
Disrespect.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Fuck honor.
Oh,
No
wait,
talking.
So one went through his throat?
Yep.
Hmm.
No talking.
Only death.
And I will move my hex to the other brother from another mother.
No. Okay. So, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So now that would be Ozone's turn, correct?
Yes.
All right, cool. So I am actually on that other call. So did I miss an extra couple of bad boys?
No, one
of
person
the
died.
right behind you.
Okay, cool. So there's still
One person.
All right. It's time for Scorching Ray,
Okay.
and that's 3 rays. I have to roll 3 times. Is
Yeah.
that how that goes? Yeah.
And you're rolling with advantage on each of them.
Oh, I gotta type that out. Cool.
Oh,
66
You're using
KH3.
Scorching Ray?
What happened?
I said, oh, Benny's using Scorching Ray?
Yeah, it's happening. It's like you have to face your your fears. So it's like exposure therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I have to. All right. So on each one of these, it's advantage. Okay.
Correct.
Roll number 1 is 22. Roll number 2 is 18. Roll number 3 is 17.
Fuck it up.
All right. So all of them hit.
You said 18. You said 22, 18, and 17, right?
Yep.
Those all hit.
All right. So that's a level 2 spell as well. Damage real quick. It's 2d8. That's all it is, right? For each hit, 2d6 fire damage. Okay. So,
It's only 2d6?
yeah, but it's like every one, right? So I guess it could be, in this case it's like 66. And they're all gonna hit him, so I should have just rolled. But
What's the total damage?
About to find.
I mean, that's fine because you got a 12 for the first one. You got max damage.
Yeah. So, oh, okay. So that is 24 damage.
24 damage. Okay.
Yep. And wait, and I now have to roll against wild magic. Not that it's really gonna happen. It's real. So that's -2, right? Because it's a
So
level 2
should
spell.
I make you roll against the wild magic table for each one of your rays?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he only
nice.
it's only isn't it every spell he casts? He only casts one.
That's how it's supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah, but it sucks. Right? Because it never actually happens. It happened once though. Hold on.
So it's up
I'll
to you.
roll.
I'll leave that up to you. I'm fine with you rolling with each leveled spell. But if your spell has multiple like rays or something, if you would like to roll for each of your rays, I am open to that.
Don't do it. I'm down.
I will actually give you inspiration for it.
Oh hell yeah, I'm down for it. Inspiration horse. All right, first roll. That's a 2, and it's a level 2 spell.
Okay, so that's a roll on the wild magic table.
Okay.
Alright. So roll your 3 checks first.
Oh, just to say. Oh man. Oh 3. Oh, that's like ultra. Oh. That's a 0. And what the fuck?
All 3 of them happen.
Oh shit.
Oh my god!
Wow. We just talked like it never happened, and now it's like all 3 of them.
God!
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I need that chart.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna
So
make
wait,
the
wait,
rolls,
wait.
And you guys tell me.
Before you do that, Benny, I think this is a perfect time to end this episode so that the next time we come back, the audience gets to know what happens to you. They'll find out on next episode. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna look at the chart.
I got it up.
Yeah.